Well, hi Leos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your October reading. Wow, I've shuffled these very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Leos, let's find out what can you expect coming up in your life. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Ah. For Leo. Okay, Leos. The overall energy of your reading is the Two of Pentacles. So you have some confusion going on. It's like, see, Pentacles are about security, stability, groundedness. It's like you're confused about where something is going to go. A relationship, more than likely. That's what tarot is mostly about. But juggling these Pentacles, so it's like you got your highs and lows about the hopefulness of, I think, a relationship moving forward, being more grounded, more stable and secure. And so this confusion causes these waters back here to be really rocky, and there's a couple of ships and they're just bouncing around. And I feel like you're bouncing around in your head about a relationship, back and forth. The Wheel of Fortune is in your highest energy. Wow. Okay, the universe is involved. Great, because it's always involved for the better. Wheel of Fortune, it's always for your better. You can't stop the wheel from turning once it starts going. So something's happening here, Leos. And whatever it is, I think is going to solve this problem of confusion. You're going to be moving forward. I have the moon next to the Wheel of Fortune, and it's right above all this confusion. There is something that is going to come to light or be exposed, or just, it's like that lobster. You didn't know it was in the water till it crawled out. Something's going to reveal itself to you. This is going to really help with this confusion here. Or, no, it is going to help you because the Wheel of Fortune is right next to it. This is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart or around this reading as somebody else's chart. So something is going to come to light. Something's going to be exposed. And, you know, you may ask for this. You may approach someone. There is always somebody else here. When we have this Two of Pentacles, there's always somebody else involved in this reading. You're holding on to a staff, a new fresh starts, and new beginnings. And the Page of Wands here is about having something to say. Something's brewing, and it's probably because of all this confusion going on here. From the bottom of your feet, and it will come out your mouth. And it does have to do with a fresh start and a new beginning because of this wand and moving forward in your life. So I feel like there's something you want to say, and I think you're going to say it. And I think the response of what you have to say is going to reveal something to you that is going to help this wheel move you forward. I have the Empress under the Wheel of Fortune. These are all male or female cards. The Empress, this is a beautiful card. If you are a mother or a father, you're an excellent mother or father, okay? You are kind, you're nurturing, loving, supportive. You have many, many, many wonderful qualities as a person within you. So whoever that you move forward with, if you're going to move forward with somebody, okay, for your better, they have to have a lot of these same qualities about them, or it won't work. You just have to be a good fit. And so there's confusion going on here. I feel like this is your energy. You're confused. You can't see the future. I think you want to see the future. I think you want to know what to look forward to, and I think it's going to come out. And it's going to come out in conversation. This is texts, emails, phone calls, you name it, through the airwaves. So this is a lot of back and forth, and this is, part of what you have to say. There's a lot of communication. I have the Fool energy under the Empress. So the Fool is like, I think this relationship, that what we're talking about, it started out as fun and games. And it started out living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind, and it's really an enjoyable energy. It's a lot of fun. But what happens is somebody starts to look at the pentacles. Somebody starts to think about the future and what's, ahead of them. And then the other person, you don't usually start doing that at the same time, okay? So I feel like this is what you need to talk about, this energy. I think you're changing. I think you're ready to start looking more towards a future than just living in the moment. So the Fool finds themselves at the edge of a cliff, and that is a life-defining moment. This Fool card is right next to the Four of Wands. Whoever you are involved with in this reading, if this is resonating with you, it probably is your reading. If it's not resonating, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign, because that is your private and emotional side. But whoever is involved with you in this reading is a divine soulmate. 1111, you see that? This is union between two people. There's a lot of joy associated with this card, a lot of love. This card can signify marriage also. And it's right below the Pentacles. The more, you want more security, more stability. And I think you're going to bring it up. It's right next to the Knight of Pentacles, which is right under the Eight of Wands. All that conversation, like, when are we going to ground this relationship? When are we going to take another step further into the relationship? When are we, whatever, going to be more stable, like some sort of commitment coming forward? And I think this is what you want to talk about, because I think you're thinking eventually you'd like to get married, if it all works out that way. But it has to start somewhere. You have to start moving forward with anything. Just even if it's being monogamous, So this is the slowest moving card in the deck, the Knight of Pentacles. And this is what you're going to be talking about, that this pentacle is coming in awfully slowly. Awfully slow. Let's see what else you need to know for our Leos. The Empress can be Libra or Taurus, so I want to throw that out there. Might be strong in your chart or around this reading. Okay, well, we have the Knight of Wands up here next to the Page of Wands. Yeah, you want to settle this relationship down, is what you want to do. You have been, if this is your reading, you have been living in this relationship just carefree, throwing caution to the wind. And, it's been a lot of fun, but I think you're ready to settle it down now. And I think that's what you're going to be talking about. This Knight of Wands is right next to the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is the card in the tarot deck about intuition and knowing. So you're going to know, if you just pay attention to what you're telling yourself, you will have a lot of answers in moving forward. You will know what to do. You will know what to say. And there's a lot of talking going on here. In order to, make your feelings known, okay? And through this, something will be exposed. It could be anything, but it's coming from the other person. I have the Queen of Swords, and here you are. You have your hand out. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be strong in your chart, might be strong in somebody else's chart. But the Queen of Wands, male or female, is all about seeking the truth and speaking the truth through conversation. And the sword is up. Excuse me, my famous cough when I talk a lot. But the sword is up. And so it's like self-protection mode. So you're seeking truth and clarity about this relationship. And I think you want to know if they're on the same page as you are, or if they feel like they're getting there on the same page as you are. I have the Ten of Swords right under the Knight of Wands. So, you've been going through it in your mind. You've had all these thoughts here about where is that pentacle? Why aren't we moving forward? Well, the end of that is coming. And you know what? The end of the Knight of Wands is coming. So I think they're going to want to move forward with you. I think that they're ready to settle down. But I think this conversation needs to be had for them to know that you're on that page. I think you're both on the same page. I have the Three of Pentacles under the High Priestess, and this is what you're holding back. I feel like you're holding back. That's why it's brewing from the bottom of your feet, going to come out your mouth about this pentacle, is you're afraid that you're not going to see eye to eye about moving forward. These are pentacles. This is a dark card. So this can signify arguments or disagreements or sometimes a third individual that's interfering sometimes. But I think that that's what's holding you back. But if you just follow your intuition and speak what's on your mind, I think you're going to find out that, and that might be what's going to be exposed, is that they're on the same page. I think they really are. I have this Five of Swords under the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be getting truth and clarity. This is really working out. This coming up and speaking about what's been on your mind. And it's all about the person that you care the most about here. And it's this soulmate. And so you're looking back at them and you're getting your truth and your clarity. You are a little worried that they'll leave, that they will, whatever you have to say, they will not agree with. But you still need your truth and clarity. I think you're just worried that they might go the other direction rather than stick around. But I see them sticking around. Even if they do go the other direction, I see them coming back if they do. And I'll show you why in just a second. I have the Seven of Cups under the Ten of Swords. And next to the Knight of Pentacles. Well, the Seven of Cups is confusion and love. And that's how you start to feel. When you're not getting a commitment and you've been waiting. The Wheel of Fortune is in action now. We have to remember that. You can't stop the wheel. You are moving forward, okay? I'm just trying to figure out if you're moving forward with this soulmate. This divine soulmate. I do think you are. And I think because the Ten of Swords, all this truth and clarity that you're going to be getting from your soulmate is going to put an end to all the confusion you have about whether or not they love you. The end. The end. And the end of the Knight of Wands. The end of thinking that this is all going to blow up on you, or this is all, that is going to turn into a fight. All that you're going to be able to put to rest. I have the Emperor here next to the Seven of Cups. And the Emperor is a card for Aries. So Aries might be strong in your chart, might be strong around this reading in somebody else's chart. But this is about holding true to yourself, standing, by your guns, just holding true. This Emperor is sitting, male or female, on a granite throne. And it's like, you know what you want. And you really don't want to budge. You don't want to, stay. You're ready to get out of this energy of the Knight of Wands and the Fool. And you really do want to take this relationship seriously and move forward with the person, with the soulmate. Wheel of Fortune's here. Remember that? So you're very well liked and well respected by others. I feel like this could be part of their energy also. Very well liked and well respected by others. And I feel like normally they're just kind of, they're solid. Okay, for one thing, they are a solid individual. And they are grounded. But you want to be grounded with them, and you want to move forward with them. And I do think you will, because I have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups, this is joy. This is love, joy, celebration. So I really think that you will be moving forward with your divine soulmate, even though it's taking a million years for this pentacle, for security, for some sort of commitment or something like that to happen. Well, it's going to happen. I think it's going to surprise you when you start to talk about it. Because I don't think they're the type that is going to bring it up. I think you're going to have to. And start an honest conversation in order to find out that, hey, wait a minute, they're on the same page as you. They're on this same page. One more card for your reading, Leo. The Nine of Pentacles. You are a solid, okay, we already know you're the Empress, male or female. But you are good on your own. It's not like you have to have them in your life. You are grounded, secure, stable. You are self-confident. You have a lot going for you, and they're going to know that. They recognize that. They know you don't have to have them. That this is all out of love. It's out of just really caring for one another, the soulmate connection that you have. And this truth and honesty is only going to make this relationship stronger. So speaking up puts an end to the Knight of Wands energy. Yay! Okay, this is your reading, Leos. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.